What's up, bitches? It's summer. We're about to get into another summer session. I'm really excited about today because today is the super full moon in Gemini. So I'm ready to get into this energy, see what this new moon has in store for us. Not new moon, full moon, sorry. Let's see what it has in store. I've been feeling a little crazy. I don't know if you guys have the past couple days, but yeah, it's been some interesting energy. Whoops, almost forgot. It's been interesting leading up to this full moon, so I'm interested to see how things... Whoa. I've never rolled it that hard. What does it say? Okay, it says 5. So changes. So things are changing. Things are moving. Let's see in what way. Ooh, I like this card to start out with. Union. So, you know, harmony, balancing, energy between maybe another person, maybe yourself. Oh my gosh. And then the other card that represents harmony. Wow. So I am thinking it is within yourself, like union between the two aspects of yourself. That's actually something we've been talking about a lot lately. Finding the balance between the two aspects of yourself, the light and the dark. Okay, so balancing. So balancing the scales, right? Justice card represents justice. Exactly what it says. So it's pretty promising. Let's see. Yo, this is auspicious as fuck already. Holy shit. 10 of Pentacles. So basically it's like you have found union within yourself, harmony, and finding that harmony within you has led you to complete fulfillment in your current state. Like, it's kind of like I don't really give a shit what's going on around me. I know I have harmony within. So that's all I really need. Inside, outside type energy. And I actually heard that song by Mac Miller this morning. Remember that. Now it's time to make a decision. Now that you've found this fulfillment within, now you have to figure out, okay, how do I get that fulfillment within my everyday life as well? Wow. Ace of Cups. And look who's under the Ace of Cups. The Emperor. Oh, you've picked a cup. You picked a cup, all right. You said, I want the one that doesn't stop filling. That's what I want. It's like, why would I not choose that? I mean, look at this damn cup. Overflowing with abundance. And that's 10 of Pentacles energy is just like abundance in every material way. Like having everything you need, a good partner, pets, family, ancestry, like land to prosper on. It's really just everything that you could possibly need. Whoa. Magician. Yeah, it took a lot of strength and power to be able to transform something that you were in. Wow. The Ace of Swords right under the Ace of Cups. Hold on. Then the Queen of Cups came out. Wow. What? Maybe this is with another person. Wow. What, bitch? Okay. Oh my god. Okay, all right. I wish, like, I need one of those overhead cameras so y'all can, like, see this unfoldment with me, because it's always so crazy. Okay. So where did I stop? Okay, so I got to the Magician, right? So it took a lot of power and strength within you to take this cup and take this sword, right? So it was kind of like you've picked a cup, and the Magician, he's like, okay, abracadabra, make it overflowing. Then you pick the sword, and you're like, okay, abracadabra, make this sword. Well, the sword, okay, it represents like words, being able to communicate effectively and get your point across without harming anyone, without, being rude, without, you know, all of those things that make a person a great communicator, right? You were able to balance. Oh, okay. So when I say the cup, right? The cup represents emotion. The sword represents words, right? So you were able to be like, okay, I have this cup. I can't fuck this up. Let me channel. And he knew that. He was like, okay, I got this cup, but, you know, I cannot fumble this, right? So let me turn into the magician real quick and make sure that I transform anything into something positive. So you have, I might be a little all over the place, and I'm really sorry. That's just kind of how I am. If you resonate, you do. If you don't, I'm really sorry that you were witnessing it. Hopefully this isn't too distracting. I kind of like the vibe it gives. Anyways, Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords. You turn into the magician in order to use those opportunities to bring you complete. All right. I gotta slow my roll. Let's slow our roll a little bit, right? And you might be like, oh, this fucking bitch. I'm always worried that I'm not like speaking fast enough. I would love anybody's opinion on what I'm doing. I have no opinion. I'm just out here. And you know, that's really interesting because like the thing I was fearing about being, I'm gonna derail for a second. Bear with me. The thing I was so scared about being on the internet, being seen on the internet, is like people's opinions about me. And now I'm like, damn, I wish I had some opinions. Because it's like, I don't know if I go too fast. I don't know if I'm confusing as fuck. I don't know how people are receiving me really at all. Besides on TikTok, some of them give their opinions, but it's really just, oh my God, I am like, all right. I'm really derailing this. I gotta focus. I gotta lock in. Okay. So you took that Ace of Cups and you took that Ace of Swords and you said, let me not get distracted the way that Summer just did. Let me actually lock in and use these to my biggest advantage, right? So it's like, I'm going to be able to communicate my feelings so well, so damn good that nothing negative could fucking come from this because I said it the perfect way. It's kind of like you know, like I'm thinking of the Avatar, right? When he's able to master water and he's able to master air, because that's what swords are in elements. He was able to master those, and I just see like one hand with water and one hand with air, and you're just like, boom, I could use both. How do I, oh, that needs to be blown that way, that needs to be washed, or whatever the fuck you do with those things. It's like you were able to use those to your biggest advantage and became the Queen of Cups, which is a very compassionate person, a very intellectually, like emotionally intellectual person, and also uses I might have to cut out this middle part. I don't know. I'm gonna have to rewatch this and see if I sound insane. I feel insane right now. So maybe you're gonna feel insane this week too. Maybe you're gonna feel insane, scatterbrained. And this isn't just a weekly reading, I guess. I'm used to just saying week, but just like this next moon cycle is what I'm reading for, really. But yeah. Things are gonna feel scatterbrained. Things are gonna feel a little out of place, but they're gonna be fun. For some reason, I'm still having fun. So, you know, I notice that the way that I feel in these readings is like a message within itself, because I'm a clairsentient reader, meaning I feel a lot of things. Like a lot of my tells are just the feelings I'm getting. So I'm getting scatterbrained, I'm getting all over the place, and I was not like this earlier. So yeah, you're gonna use that cup and that sword to really pave something truly beautiful out for yourself. You mastered those emotions And look what came next. The Lovers card and the Tower. So the Lovers in the Tower, right? This could have happened for you in the physical, but it also could have just been inner turmoil or an inner epiphany, right? So the Lovers, I always say this because, you know, I don't want to be that guy that's like, this person's in love with you, they're gonna do this to you. I don't like to be that reader. I think those readers are full of shit and they're projecting their own opinions on, or their own biases and whatever they think they should say onto other people. I think that the way that people read online can be kind of fucked up. So I'm an honest reader. I'm pulling this shit out of my own connection to the universe, right? So when you see Lovers, you got to understand, am I talking about within you or outside of you? Because that can tell you exactly what this reading is pertaining to, because your ego might say a lover, but it's your soul knows it's deep down. This is in my heart, right? So the Tower came dealing with either the self-love or this other person. And this was not a bad epiphany. This was not one of those Tower moments where everything falls apart and you hate everything. You know what I mean? It's more of like, wow, I see. It's kind of like the breaking down of something, of a facade, right? And a facade is just the surface. It's not the deeper layer. It's just the front facing of something. So that facade was taken down and you saw the reality of a situation and you asked for that reality. You know, you asked for that reality check, and now you're very content with yourself emotionally, and you even balanced those emotions. You're happy with where you've gotten. You're very proud of yourself, and I'm proud of you too, because balancing yourself emotionally is one of the hardest things you can do as a person. It is very much up and down, but look at you. Both of those beings are sitting inside of you right now because you're that bitch. And not only that, look who else showed up. The fucking Empress to join the Emperor. You have completely balanced two sides of yourself to the point where things are just flowing beautifully. Imagine a river, right? And there's like a fucking like half a dam that was like accidentally built there, and there's like all that stuff like getting caught in it. You know what I mean? Like a log falls, and then now there's all this junk that's like can't flow down the river, right? That log was cleared. That shit is gone, and now everything is just flowing perfectly through the river as it should, right? You have found your flow. You found your harmony, like seriously. And now there will be a new beginning. This is the new beginning we were talking about. And it's all because you did all this work. Literally, all because you did this work. And the reason why this new beginning is here is not to punish you. Maybe you saw like all these things changing and you freaked out. But this is for your highest benefit. You know what I mean? It really is. Come on. I need a couple more cards. I need 3 more. I'm like, with the Wheel of Fortune and Temperance, come on. Wheel of Fortune and Temperance, you have no idea. You genuinely have no idea like how transformative this was on your life, like this stage. And this was fast. This happened like super fast, right? You went from, all right, this came in out of nowhere. Boom, it feels like fucking hell. What am I going through? Boom, it's over. Like, it was like a dark night of the soul, but so fast. It was so fast. But it gave you so much insight, like so much insight on yourself and what you deserve. And yeah, you ended like a whole ass cycle of bullshit. And now there's a Page of Cups. So now there's even a new beginning within you emotionally. It's like, because like it never stops. Obviously, like you learn forever. That is part of this life that we're in, is like we are meant to learn always. Even when we're 80 fucking 6 years old, you're meant to learn, right? So now you're in a new stage of learning emotionally. It's like you passed that level that you were on, level up time, right? That's crazy. Yeah, it's like when a new like when there's a play happening, right? It's like there's the next scene. So it's like, okay, tear down this one, time to put the other one up. It's like things, like I said with the tower is where I was going with that. But with the tower, it's like things were taken down to be rebuilt, because it's like you can't just stay in that one scene forever. Oh my god, transformation. This was a huge transformation, like ginormous. I really can't express that enough. Empress again, come on. And like that's why I'm freaking out here, because like the Emperor and the Empress, and then the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups and the Lovers and it's like all of these cards, like they hold a lot of energy behind them. Ace of Earth. Oh my god. Okay. And I'll read these in a second. Wow. Okay. All right. Wow. Yeah, I guess I gotta read that one too. Okay. Yeah, so this whole journey could have been about just like, honestly, it just feels like a little bit of everything. It's got a little bit of swords, it's got a little bit of wands, it's got a little bit of pentacles, it's got cups. You know, it really is just a Mod Podge, and that's why I feel like it's been this like insane journey. It happened so quick, but it was so transformative. I just hope that you appreciate that, you know? Because that's something that we don't do enough, is things happen to us and we're like, oh, you know, like, what was me? It's like, this is your time to transform into something, right? It's like these crazy things happening to us are the biggest catalysts for changes and transformations in our lives. What did I just fucking say? Transformation, change. Nothing remains the same, and I need to accept that life evolves through cycles of birth, death, and rebirth. Now is a time of transition as things are changing from one form to another. I need to allow this to happen for the highest good. I am called to let go of the old so I can welcome the new. What did I just say about the sets in a play? It's like, you don't have to cry that fucking set is gone, you know? It's like you're gonna have a brand new environment in a second, you know? It's like, things gotta move. You can't just stay in the same scene the whole play. I mean, maybe in certain cases, but you know, 99% of the time, that's not what goes on. Well, I don't know much about plays. It's just my analogy, okay? All right, Empress, fertility. This is a wonderful time to give birth to new ideas and experiences. Nourishment is assured as I step into this new version of myself. My life is rich and ripe with possibility that I can manifest and create. I'm a powerful co-creator and life loves me right now. My world is brimming with potential and infinite possibility that will manifest for the highest good. Yes, so it's kind of like, okay, we're moving from one stage to another. Fertility, like plant your seeds right now. Like you just ended this journey. Okay, what's next? Like what's your next journey? What do you want out of life? Like what are you working towards now? It's like, all right, now this has subsided. We're finished here. what's next? It's time to focus on those things. So it's like, reap what you sow. Okay, what do you want to sow? What we planting here? We planting tomatoes or we planting fucking squash? Both? Okay. You know, it's like, now is the time to think about, okay, what do I want to plant that can sprout in the spring, right? All right. Ace of Earth. Prosperity in its truest form. Concrete results in the physical world, abundance made manifest. I recognize the many forms of abundance and plenty, and I align myself with success. I can generate gold from the resources I have at my fingertips. I make an impact. The essence of prosperity is taking form in the material world. And that reminds me of the magician, because his whole job is to transform a situation. So it was like, there was a part of you that knew, which was the emperor. There was a part of you that knew, I gotta transform this. That is strength. Instead of sitting there crying about it, you stood there and you said, let me look at this from a different perspective. The emperor, think of him as like, he's the highest person you could be, like when it comes to, if on earth, right? Instead of like an angel or whatever in the cards, it's like he's up there. When it comes to like divine masculine, that's him, right? So he's the highest. He's above the King of Cups. So you got to that point and you were like, oh, I just got to do this, this, and this. And so you turn into the magician and you said, all right, bibbidi bobbidi boo, turn that cup into the best cup I've ever fucking seen in my life. Turn that sword into the most powerful sword I've ever seen. And you made shit happen. You transformed all this shit. You can turn anything to gold. Any shit situation can be turned into a beautiful one. You know, that's the whole message here, is like, you can transform fucking anything, dude. Seriously. All right. Knight of Water. Man, I'm really ranting today. I'm gonna have to edit this. All right. Nine of Water. Dreams come true. Wishes fulfilled. Completion. Enjoyment. Contentment. Achievement of desire. Like I said, you fucking did it. You concluded. This is like, boom, another chapter in the book. Or another book, depending on how long this has been for you. But yeah, this, you achieved it. This is achievement. This is abundance. This is like, you figured out a way to make this happen. You're like a fucking mastermind. It's like, that's you sitting back like, yeah, I fucking did that. I did that. I'm amazed. I'm truly amazed. Patience. Yeah, because during those transitions, okay, I'll get into that in a second. Or I'll talk while I find it. Nope, because then I won't find it. Hold on. Yo, I gotta find my ADD crew. Because I know people that don't have ADD are gonna fucking hate my readings. Patience, moderation. But actually, the people that focus might actually watch this, because the people with ADD are not gonna watch this because they don't have patience to get through me on my bullshit. I don't know. I'm just talking shit. Okay. Moderation. This card, okay, oh my God, why am I like this? I think I drank too much coffee or something. All right. Patience, moderation. This card reminds me that patience will bring me into recognition of alignment and purpose. All my needs are met, even though I may not see it yet in the outer visible world. The angels are looking out for me. Moderation in all things is required right now. Yeah, so that's what I was saying earlier, is like, things, you found that balance within you. Now you have to wait until the rest of like your reality catches up, right? Because things shift when you shift, because it's your energy, your frequency. It's like whatever's around you is matching you. Not always. Sometimes there's some like wrenches thrown in the mix, but you know, a lot of life is just you reacting to it. And I said that in my last reading, I think. So yeah, 10% is what happens to you. 90% is how you react to it. That's your reality. Page of Earth. Commitment to prosperity. First signs of tangible success. Undeniable evidence that hard work will pay off. That's what this whole thing is. Oh my God. Dreams grounded in reality. Start of a new project. Everything starts with a plan, and I am beginning to see the results generate prosperity. I am a doer, and I get to make my own decisions. I have the ability to attract what I need. Yes, you do. That's why I'm telling you. Figure out what you want to attract so that you get the shit you actually want. You know? It's like a lot of your energy will do that, but it's still important to think about, right? Yeah. All right. Call. Well, actually, we got moon. So I'll do moon next, which is probably just representing the fucking full moon, but all right, illusion. I may not see the working of spirit in the invisible realms, but I know there's great activity behind the scenes. It's important to trust the mystery and remember that the material realm is an illusion. Current conditions are not necessarily a reflection of the truth of what's really going on in the present. Great opportunities lie in the shadows, awaiting the perfect time for illumination. Hell yeah, that's what I'm saying. Don't get impatient. Have patience. The patience card came out for a reason. Don't get impatient, like, oh, nothing's happening for me. I must be doing the wrong thing, or blah, blah, blah. I suck. I should have done this. I should have done that. No, you played this how you were supposed to, but now that you're in a time of transition, it's a little lull, right? It's kind of like when you got to get on the bus. It's like you're on the way to your destination. You may not be driving, or you may not be like having to do any work on the bus. You just gotta wait till the bus gets there, right? It's that type of shit. It's like your spirit team got you in the limo and they're like, all right, we on the way, we gonna get there. And you can't be in the limo thinking, we're never gonna get there. What are you, a little baby? We're never gonna get there. Are we there yet? It's like, calm down. Like, just be patient. Enjoy, look out the window, enjoy the ride. You'll arrive at some concrete results soon. Soon. Because we got call. Call's the last card of this deck. Let's see. Purpose and true prosperity. I have everything I need right now to move forward with purpose. I am being called into a deeper, more authentic relationship with myself, my higher power, and with others. I am here for a reason. I'm required to step forward into my true self, expressing that through my actions. I need to trust that my life has a purpose, that I am enough, and that within me is a divine blueprint that has meaning for myself and others. Bah, mic drop, come the fuck on. What I've been saying, like, that is crazy. This is a crazy one. I thought last one was crazy, but this one is pretty wild. It's just like, it's probably a little crazier for me because I've been so scatterbrained during this one, but I mean, hey, I'm human, right? I ain't a perfect tarot reading machine, but I am having fun doing it. Hope you're having fun watching. So this is the Ancestor Spirit Oracle cards. They kind of give a little bit of guidance. I love them. Shine brightly, stand out, be proud, individuality. Yes, I don't remember which one it was, but man, 8 of water. Oh, you're gonna make me read that right now? I'll read it after this. Shine brightly, stand out, be proud, individuality. Be yourself and be proud of the person that got you here. Like, this was not easy. And so you really have to be the one to give yourself the credit that you deserve, because you're the only one that truly knows all the work it took to get where you're standing right now. Because this is very much a personal, like, it feels like a individual journey. Maybe it does deal with a loved one, but this journey has been going on long before them. Long before you met that person. Like, this is like a journey that's lasted years and years and years and years. So you're gonna really get this far to not shine brightly? Bitch. Shine. It has some cool warriors. All of these cards have like these cool ancestor, like different tribes and things. Like, I love this deck so much. I recommend it if you're looking for a new deck. But yeah, so shine brightly, stand out, be proud. Like, own who you are, because who you are got you to where you're standing, and that's something to celebrate. Seriously. Yeah, because a lot of people, they don't truly know what you've been through. I resonate with that. A lot of people, because, you know, I present strong on the outside, but when you present strong on the outside, it makes, wow, and I almost did not pull this and it still came out. That is so crazy. Respect your physical body. Detox, rejuvenate, relax. Yeah. Do what. So I've been feeling this lately too, like just this energy of live for you. And I even listen to that song. Listen to that song if you haven't. Live for You by These Sacred Souls. I have been feeling that energy, like, don't live for anybody else but you. You know what? Sometimes, especially when you live with people, it's like you feel like you have to do something to, like, it's for them. How do I say this? Just live for you. Stop putting other people's needs first. Don't, enough with the people pleasing activities. Like, do what you got. If your friends invite you to go out, right, but you don't feel like drinking, but you've also like kind of bailed on them quite a few times, so you're like, I feel bad, but I know if I drink I'm gonna feel like shit tomorrow. I really don't want that. It's like, just take care of yourself. Do the things that make you feel like you're doing self-care, right? I just did my nails. I'm feeling good. It's like I washed my hair looking good today. Maybe not to you, but to me it is. It's like, do those little things that make you feel good, you know? Whoa. Upskill, work, career, crossroads. Okay, so whole self health. Damn. Yeah, this is really saying take care of yourself. Work on, like, find a hobby and just be yourself. Maybe there's something that you haven't pushed yourself to try. Maybe there's something that you haven't, like, you wanted to pick up crochet, but you're like, what if everybody thinks I'm a grandma? Fuck those people. Be a bad bitch crocheter. Make it modern. Like, if there is something that has been calling you, do it. Just do it. Like, take this winter to, hunker down and try a new craft, try a new thing. Like, now's the time to try things. You know, when you're trying to decide what, where was I going with that? You're trying to find something. You're like, I want to taste a little bit of that. I want to taste a little bit of this. Do I like this? Do I hate this? Okay, I hate that. I don't want that. That's how you'll figure out. Because remember when I was talking about, like, now's the time to think about what you want to sow? In order to do that, maybe you need to try some new things. Just dip your toe in. No one's saying you got to dive right in. Just be like, do I like that water? Do I hate it? Do I want, just try different things so you can really get to the core of what you want in this life. I think that is what a lot of people are trying to figure out right now that we're getting out of this era, in the US at least, of like work till you die, hate your job type shit. Now we're getting into okay, what do we want to do? What are we all passionate about? That's what we're exploring right now. So take care of yourself, try new things, and have fun. That's the main things I'm saying here today. And that is such a nice message. And believe it or not, it's actually easier said than done to do those things, especially the trying new things. Like me doing this on YouTube and TikTok, I'm like tweaking out. Like, I don't do well with being the center of attention. I don't do well with posting online. Like, it's difficult for me because it's rooted in insecurity. So it's like really hard for you to push past that sometimes. But the cards are telling you, do it. We got your back. Everything will be okay. Fuck what other people think. Take care of yourself. So thank you so much for joining me today. This was a crazy one. I'll probably edit a lot of parts out because there were a lot of rants I went on. But if you stuck with me, thank you. I appreciate you so much for watching this. Give me a like or a fucking comment, anything. I'm a little, I ain't desperate, but it'd be nice. But yeah, I'm appreciative for the views too. So thank you so much for watching. If you're interested in more readings specific to zodiac or anything, well, yeah, I'm getting all messed up. I suck at intros, I suck at outros, I suck at the beginning. I'm on one today. And you might be on one this month. Thank you so much for watching. I had a great time. Have a good day. Bye!